If you are watching now, it is because you are watching the replay and I am just stalling until we get some viewers. Although Elaine is here. Hi Elaine, hi Michelle. Gonna see Michelle in a few days. Hey Stacy. Stacy, you need to come to Jacksonville and hang out with us this weekend. We're having a, what are we calling it? We're having a roller bottle happy hour make and take on Saturday. So you need to come play with us. Tawny's here. Tawny, you have peeps in Jacksonville. I'm going to be there Friday night and Saturday playing with all the Oilers. How are you? I hope you're feeling better, Tawny. Glad to see you. Cindy's here. Cindy, I hope your mom's feeling better. I was really sad to see that. And she looks like she's in good spirits. Okay, Faith is here, so we're starting to get some viewers. I need some water. Goodness gracious. It's 9 o'clock. How did that happen? I was yakking. Hey, Katrina. Labriska's here. All right. Yes, that is the one. It's in Orange Park. It is, there's an apartment complex, and we are upstairs in the lovely clubhouse. We're doing the make and take. It's $5 unless you are not enrolled in doTERRA. And if you bring a guest, oh good, Cindy, I'm glad. And if you bring a guest, it's free. So your guest is like your admission ticket. And then we're going to take a little break, and we're going to have a potluck, and we're going to learn how to get your products paid for. So it's going to be a awesome, awesome fun time. Hey, Linda. Okay. So let's start to talk about us. Let's talk about me. That's fun. This is all about you. Okay. So we spent last week talking about Tawny. I'm so glad. Tawny was in a pretty bad car accident the other day, and I'm so glad that the oils are helping you. So we spent last week talking about the part about February that is kind of like the thing that people naturally gravitate to, which is talking about romance and intimacy. Mary's here. And so that's cool, but we're going to talk about you a little bit, because let's face it, if you do not love yourself and take care of yourself, you really can't love anyone else, because you don't have anything to give everyone else. And so it's really important we take care of ourselves. Hey, Jay is here. And so we're going to talk about that, but I know some of you are still super interested in the romance and intimacy stuff about oils. Maybe you didn't get to hang out with us last Sunday night. Maybe you missed some of our posts. So I have a free gift for you. If you are not a doTERRA member on any team and you've never been to Magic Beans before, you've never been to one of these video events before, then I want you to comment and say, I am a guest of, and then tag your enroller, not your enroller, tag your inviter, tag the person that invited you. If you're a guest of the page, like you just follow our page or you saw an ad on Facebook, then say, hi, I'm a guest of the page. And Jaya is being really nice to me, so she gets a prize, a clap and a shout out. Anytime I say the word love, I want you to hit the heart button. That'll be fun. Okay. And so, Rhonda's here from Maryland. Leanne's here. She's a noob. So make sure if you have never been to one and you're a guest, hey, Ashley, that, you tag the person that invited you, because we're going to do two things. We're going to reach out and we're going to offer you a really, really awesome recipe file with all of our romance and intimacy recipes. And I might just include the one I was too embarrassed to post. As long as you promise not to repost it with my logo on it, I might include that in the recipe file, because it's pretty racy. And I wasn't sure if I should post that one. I'm not embarrassed, but I feel bad for all the rest of you, so I just held back a little. I tried to be a little couth and not post that one, but it's really juicy. So I might include that if you're really nice and give me lots of hearts when I say love, love, love. The other thing is we like to give away a 5 milliliter bottle of essential oil. And so that's pretty good, Becky. You didn't tag her, but you said her name, so that's close enough. And to tag somebody, you just hit the @ symbol until their name comes up. But whatever, that's close enough. We're going to count it. So we're going to give you an offer for that recipe file, number one. And number two, we're going to enter you into a drawing to win a 5 ml of essential oil if you're not a member and you've never been to Magic Beans. Make sure you comment, because we don't have ESP or ESPN. So we don't know if you're a guest if you don't tell us. So you have to say, I'm a guest of, and then tag your person or tag me or say I'm a guest of the page. Okay? All right, we got all that out of the way. Let's talk about oils. So I have created a bundle just for you if you're new and you're thinking about getting started with oils. If you already have oils, these are still really great ones to know about. Mary, don't take this places that we're not trying to go, okay? And so these are really good oils to use to help take care of yourself. And I put them in a nice little bundle. And if you wait till the very end of the conversation, hey, Wendy, at about 9:30-ish, then I'm going to tell you how you can get this bundle plus a free not free. Let me say that again. Okay, I'm going to tell you how you can get these 9 oils, including your wholesale membership. And that means that you get 25% off of retail. You get all of the benefits of being a member, which means you get included into our secret communities on Facebook. You also get to participate in the rewards program where you get a bunch of free stuff. It's awesome. So that's going to be all included. I'll tell you how to get that plus $100 in free oils. Okay. If you're going to love yourself, get yourself some free stuff. That's my motto. And we're going to tell you how to do that at the very end. So stick around. Okay. Don't get distracted. Stick around until the end. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to talk to you about some oils. Number 1. So there are 9 oils in this bundle, special bundle. And this one is the only one that's in a 15 milliliter bottle. If you're new, you're like, what does that even mean? But most of our oils come in 15 milliliter bottles, okay? There are some oils, I'm trying to grab one, that come in 5 milliliter, okay? So here's the difference. Boop. Okay, so this one has about 250 drops of oil in it, roughly. This one's got about 85, okay? So it's like 3 times the amount of oil. But we're trying to get you like a nice little variety of really good oils. And these particular grouping of oils does not come in any of our starter kits. So I made this one up just for you. It's the only way that you can get some of these oils in a 5 milliliter. I like the 5 milliliters because they're awesome to like put in your purse or travel. I travel a lot, and so it's more fun to travel with the littler bottles. It's easier. I don't know about more fun. I don't know where that came from. But this lemon is in a 15 ml because there's no sense in having a 5 milliliter of lemon. I go through lemon like water, just about, probably because I put it in my water all day, every day, drinking it in my glass bottle. This is a super important way to take care of and love yourself because lemon is going to help your brain feel better. It's going to help all your cells to talk to each other. You want your cells talking to each other because the opposite of your cells talking to each other is called death. And we don't like that one. So we're going to try to go the other way. And when your cells are communicating, everything's working. Everything's in good working order. Okay. And you're at like optimal health. And so you want lemon. It's going to help get rid of toxins. It's going to help you to have a more balanced digestive system. It's going to help you to crave better foods. It's just like a basic healthy habit. And it's full of antioxidants, so it's going to protect your cells from all the cooties and all of the bad stuff out there that's trying to like latch on to your healthy cells and just rip it to shreds and make it susceptible to bad stuff. So you want to drink lemon in your water every day. So this is like a given. And so this is the one out of these 9 that's in the 15 ml. Another way you can use lemon to love yourself is make it easier for yourself to clean your stankin' house. Because I know most of y'all are women on here, most likely. Now, I love y'all men, and my husband is a really awesome guy, and he cleans, and he cooks, and he does all this stuff. But I would say, like, on the whole, it's mostly us women that are doing it. So I see people all the time, they're buying these, like, $50 cloths so they can polish their stainless steel and all this special cleaner for removing grease. And I'm like, people, for pennies, you can just do it with lemon oil. Lemon does everything. It gets gum out of hair. It gets grease out of stuff. It gets stains off. Now, if my mother-in-law is watching, Sharon, close your ears and close your eyes for 1 second. Don't anyone tell her this, okay? The other day, I may or may not have gotten like a big area about this big of pink highlighter on her duvet cover, on her like beige duvet cover. And I was like, ah! But I used my lemon oil and my On Guard foaming hand soap and I got it out. It took me like 15-20 minutes, but it's all gone. There's no proof it ever happened except this video. So I will then burn this video when we're done. But, so don't tell her. but it's gone. There's no traces of it. So lemon's good for all kinds of stuff. It polishes your stainless steel. What else does it do? It does everything. Oh, I don't know if Janet's on here. Janet got, she got some paint transfer on her hubby's nice new truck, and she was able to get the paint transfer off, and he wouldn't have known anything about it, but she confessed, bless her. And no harm, no foul, but she got it off here. Hey, Jorge's here. Ashley's invited you. That's good. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Beth. So lemon's awesome for lots of different reasons. What's really cool about lemon is that it tastes really good, and if you're not a big fan of drinking lots of water, it's going to help you to drink more water, stay better hydrated. And I just don't feel like the same person when I don't drink my lemon oil in my water. So I've been doing it for over 6 years, and it has really helped me. I used to have lots of digestive problems, lots of issues with stuff coming up, and just icky ulcery areas, and I just have a great digestive tract. And so it's different than squeezing a citrus oil in your water, because this is from the rind. There's about 45 lemons in here, okay? So it's pretty concentrated. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, if you're going to love yourself, you need lavender in your life, okay? First of all, lavender is going to help you to calm down. So that may be a way to love your people around you, your coworkers, your family, your kids, whatever. But I know when I'm calmer, I'm easier to be around, and I get more love from other people, which is a good way of taking care of myself. So we're going to call that kind of loving myself. It helps me to sleep better. It's also great for skin. And so if you do something like scratch, scrape, burn yourself, anything like that, lavender is good for that. Let's see, if something's irritating you that you may have eaten, or you've touched your skin and it's got an irritation, you can put a little lavender under your tongue, and that's going to help your body naturally without all the gross side effects of other things that you could choose. It's going to help your body to chill out on that reaction that it's having. So lavender's like nature's way of dealing with those type of reactions, okay? Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't like knock you out. It's not like roofies or anything. It's just going to help your brain to calm down a little bit. And you can use it during the day too. It won't make you sleepy. It's just a way of like calming your brain and your nervous system down. Okay, so if you have anxious feelings, a good way to love yourself is to give yourself some lavender. You can inhale it out of your palms. You can mix it in your hands and put it in your hair so you can smell it. It's great. The next one's peppermint. I really like this oil for what I'm about to tell you. It does lots of stuff. But what I'm about to tell you is this oil is called the oil of a buoyant heart. And what that means is sometimes we're going through hard times. My family's been going through some stuff for the past like 8 months. Just lots of traumas happened and lots of time that we've had to just kind of uproot ourselves and heal. And you can't get rid of, sometimes you can't get rid of bad circumstances. You can't necessarily change them. You have to go through it, right? But if you need a temporary reprieve from the crap that's going on around you, okay, and you can't change it, then peppermint is a way to give yourself a reprieve. And I would say inhaling it's going to be the best way to do that. You can drink it in your water. It's minty, okay? So it's very minty. And you can also put it on topically, but if you look like me and you have sensitive skin, be careful because it's tingly, but it like can be a little hard on the skin. So you want to use a little bit of fractionated coconut oil probably, unless you're going to put it on the bottom of your feet. Peppermint is very energizing. So if you were to combine it with lemon and put these in your diffuser, put these in your hand and inhale it, you're going to feel a nice awakening of the brain. It's going to help you focus. It's going to help you get stuff done. And so if you're a mom especially, and your kid was up all night, like last night my kid saw ghosts in his bed, okay? So he got in bed with me, and it's like sleeping with a, I don't know, Tasmanian devil or something. And so if that happened to you and you're super tired and you just need a pick-me-up, a good way to love yourself is to give yourself a little energy boost so that you don't go crazy. Okay, nobody wants to see that. Not your coworkers, not your family. The next one is wild orange. I love wild orange because it is both uplifting and calming. And so this is a great one to inhale. It's a great one to drink in your water, just like lemon. Okay, so these are 2 options now that you have for your water. So if you get bored of lemon, go with the orange. Orange is still good at removing grease and all that stuff too. It's got a lot of similarities to lemon. But wild orange is got some really special properties for the brain. And so really, the energy, what am I calling it? The energy shot recipe works a little bit better with wild orange than peppermint. These two are like buddies. They hang out together. They're Valentines. Okay. And so you want those two together. And that's a great combination. What else is wild orange good for? Oh, wild orange is really good for anything that has to do with your lower digestive tract. So like if things are not moving, you can really love yourself if if you can get some stuff moving and get some junk out of your body. Okay, so wild orange is good for anything that has to do with that. If you walk into a smelly situation at a medical facility, some peppermint under your nose will fix you right up. This is very true. And peppermint's really good for the digestive system. So if you've got like, if you're a little rumbly in your tumbly, you can put a drop into your tongue. You can inhale it. It is great in tea. It's great in coffee if you like mint. It's great in chocolate stuff if you like the chocolate mint flavor. There's so much you can do with peppermint. Peppermint is fantastic. It's cooling if you have hot flashes. You can love yourself by not soaking your bed every single night. Not that that's ever happened to me before. The whole time I was pregnant, like my husband's over there with like 9 coats on and a hoodie in bed, and I'm like naked sitting there like pouring peppermint on myself. So if you've ever been in a situation like that, then peppermint's really good for that too. Love wild orange in my water. Yeah, wild orange is fantastic. Okay, so those are the 4 single oils, okay? They're like the single ladies. Those are the 4. And the other, how do I count tonight? 5 more oils are all going to be blends. So a blend is something that is not named after a plant. Like Serenity is not a plant. Like you're not going to go pick a nice Serenity fruit off the tree. So that's how you know that it's a blend. That means that doTERRA has taken their single oils, they've combined them together to form this really awesome blend. And so I'm going to tell you about 5 blends, okay? So I love Serenity. It is the restful blend. It's also very calming. It's great for people that have stressful situations going on. It is great for calming the muscles down. So if you have that thing where your legs won't stop moving around, or it feels like you got like bugs crawling in your legs and you can't rest your legs. I had that when I was pregnant. That was irritating. Serenity is really good for that. It's good for calming pets. And I know for me, that when my pet is all agitated and stuff, that's stressful for me. Like I don't want to leave him alone when he's like that, if he's having separation anxiety or whatever. He's stressed out from the weather. He's stressed out because there's guests there. And so it's calming for me, and it's a way for me to love myself, to make sure that my pet is calm. Okay, because he's important to me. I also use this to help calm my child, help him to sleep better. He definitely got this before bed. The other morning, so his dad usually puts his oils on a morning and night. That's just kind of the way it goes at our house. And I was filling in an oil application duty, and I was going to put this, it was in the morning, and I was putting Serenity on my almost 4-year-old, and he's like, "Mommy, that is a nighttime oil." And I was like, pardon me. But I really did want him to be calm during the day too. And so I'll use this throughout the day if I'm feeling stressed, anxious thoughts. I'll put some of that on the back of my neck, get it in my hair. This is really great to help you sleep. And this is not in the bundle, okay? So pause the bundle for a second. But we have these Serenity soft gels. And if you put a little of this in your diffuser or on the bottom of your feet and take 2 Serenity soft gels, you'll sleep like you're supposed to sleep. Like you'll wake up in the morning and be like, oh, that's what sleep's supposed to feel like, okay? But meanwhile, use the Serenity. Serenity's amazing, okay? The next blend is Citrus Bliss. Citrus Bliss. This was one of my first oils that I got when I got my wholesale membership and my starter bundle. And I loved this oil. I was drinking it in my water. It was fantastic. It tastes great. There's tons of different citrus oils in here. I'd been using it for like 4 years, drinking it in my water. And then one day I was at an event with the owners of doTERRA, and somebody pointed out that it doesn't have the little fact sheet on it that shows that it's supposed to be used internally. So if you look at lemon, it's got like supplement facts on there, and that means that you can take it internally. Well, this one doesn't have that, but I had been drinking it for 4 years and I didn't die, so I'm assuming that it's okay, right? Like I lived. And I asked the owners, and they were like, yes, you can totally use it internally. It's just not recommended by doTERRA to be used that way. It's not going to kill you. But I like it in my water, so that's actually 3 options that you have. Three folks, right there, 3. 3 options. So you've got lemon, you've got wild orange, and you have Citrus Bliss. Unless you're like a rule follower and you're like a square and you must follow all the rules, then don't do it. But I do it, and I'm okay. It's going on like 6.5 years. It's also really, really yummy in our trim shakes. It's yummy. It's pretty much yummy in everything. Okay. But if there's chocolate involved, yes, indeed. You want to add Citrus Bliss. I've made a really awesome paleo cheesecake with Citrus Bliss in the batter. I've made paleo pumpkin bread with this in the batter. I've pretty much done everything you could possibly do to get this in my body. Especially after they told me I wasn't supposed to. That made me want to eat it more because that's how I roll. But this is an awesome oil. And what I like about this is that these two are buddies again. These two, Serenity and Citrus Bliss. I call it Serenblicity. Yes, I coined that phrase. And these are great to combine together. So I don't have it on tonight, but I usually wear a diffuser bracelet with some lava rocks on it, and I like to put those oils on it. My father had a heart attack back in June, and it was a very stressful time, and my mom and I started using these together, and we came up with that name, Serenblicity, because it was just a way for us to kind of just like chill out with all the stress going on. So I love these two together. They smell fantastic together. What else do I want to say about Citrus Bliss? It's very calming, and it kind of like reverts you back to your childhood a little bit. It makes you feel that playful, happy feelings of a child, and we all need that at certain times. I feel like a way to love yourself sometimes is to just go out and sit on a swing or go outside and play with your kid. My son and I went out and we threw this little foam glider outside all day the other day, and that was a blast until it hit the SUV and broke in half. It was really fun. So you need to have those like playful times. And it smells like a creamsicle. So that could be partly why it might remind you of being a child, because apparently we all ate creamsicles as a child. I don't know. Everyone says that when they smell it. So it's fantastic. Okay, 3 more. What shall we do next? How about balance? Balance is great. This helps you to be grounded. That means like you're present in the moment. You're in tune with your body and what your body needs and feels. And you tend to not freak out and overreact as much. At least I don't when I'm using balance, because it doesn't change the fact that you have feelings and that you react to things or that stressful things happen. It just helps you to react proportionately, proportionate responses. So that means when like you get I shouldn't use this example, but I'm gonna. So like, let's say if your doTERRA leader is using this app and the app malfunctions and it's completely out of your leader's control, you don't curse and swear at your leader for hours on end, repeatedly over and over, because obviously they're not the one sending it. So that would be like a disproportionate response to stress, okay? So like it was stressful for me too, my phone going beep, 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 4 bazillion times for like 2 days, but balance, okay? If you must drink it, please do. Just kidding. It's not for internal use, but some people, might need to take drastic measures in some situations. They can be used with Vitality bracelets. I don't know what a Vitality bracelet is, but if it's anything like a Lava Rock diffuser bracelet, then yes, you absolutely can use our oils there. So balance is a good one to use every day. That's what I'm trying to say, okay, for the safety of others. So I personally like to put it on my wrists and rub my wrists together. It's good for putting on the ears, the back of the neck. I use it with my son every single day. And P.S., doTERRA oils are unadulterated, unlike 80% of other oils. And so our oils actually are safe to be used properly and in an educated manner with your pets, okay? So make sure that you are getting educated. That's why you want to be a wholesale member. So you're not just buying an oil and figuring it out how to use it yourself. You actually join an education and support community. And if you do, we'll teach you how to use your oil safely, which is important. So that was a brief commercial, but if you are going to use balance, it's great for cats. It's very calming for cats. So like Serenity is super calming for doggies, and balance seems to work better for kitties, okay? So I'm going to love myself by not freaking out and overreacting. That's how I'm going to love myself, and that's why I use balance. Balance is also a great way to love your skin, and that's because it has blue tansy oil in it. Blue tansy oil is like God's gift to skin. I mean, holy smokes, is it great? It smells like pasta and it's really weird, but when you mix it with your skincare, it doesn't smell like that anymore. And it also doesn't turn you blue like it would if you used it by itself. It's only temporary, but still very weird. So if you don't want the Smurfy thing and you don't want to smell like a dish of pasta, just mix it with your Virage moisturizer And man, is it great for skin. Like I've been using it on my skin and I almost like don't care if I'm wearing makeup anymore because my skin is that awesome with the Blue Tansy. I'm serious. And Blue Tansy is in Balance, okay? And so that's why Balance is blue if you haven't noticed. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let's check it out and see. It would help if it was coming out. There we go. It's got a bluish tint to it. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But the Blue Tansy makes this really a good choice for skin as well. And so if you've got like a kid that has some diaper irritation, or if you have chafing or whatever going on with your skin, Balance is great. It's a great aftershave. I feel like that's a great way for you to love yourself, is to give this to your spouse. Man, am I grossed out by aftershave. Ooh, when guys wear aftershave and they like dunk themselves in it, I can't breathe. I seriously can't. Like it's like, oh my gosh, do they smell themselves? Do they know? And so I definitely don't want my husband wearing that toxic stuff and then like coming up and rubbing it on me and getting it on me for the rest of the day. So this is really a gift to myself by introducing my husband to the joys of Balance as an aftershave lotion. It already has coconut oil in it too, so it's perfect. All right, the next one is AromaTouch. Love this oil so much. So everybody's talking about Deep Blue, and we're going to talk about it in a second. That's everybody's favorite, like pain and discomfort oil. And I'm okay with Deep Blue. Deep Blue is awesome. And I know some people have had like life-changing experiences with it, but my favorite is AromaTouch. Okay. This one is called the Massage Blend. So automatically, you know that that's going to be a way to love on yourself. My favorite way to use AromaTouch is to put it in some Epsom salts and soak in a hot bath. If I have sore muscles or whatever, or if I'm just like feeling like I'm coming down with something, you know how you get that achy feeling. I like to do that, and it's super yummy. Okay. And that's because it's got all the good oils in it for like circulation, getting rid of excess fluid. It's got cypress, it's got peppermint, it's got marjoram, it's got grapefruit, it's got lavender. Okay. So it's a really lovely blend. It can be a little, I mean, my skin's super sensitive, and even in the bath, it's fine with me. So just mentioning that it has a couple of warm oils in it, like peppermint, but it's never been irritating to me whatsoever. What was I going to say about that? Oh, if you don't have a bathtub, a really nice way to love yourself and treat yourself is to just get a basin of hot water, get a cup of Epsom salts, always add your essential oil to your Epsom salt, and add your Epsom salt to the water. Never put oils just in your tub because they're all going to float on the top. And then you're sitting there soaking on a nice little pocket of oil with hot water, and it's going to irritate your skin right there. I've had people that have put oils in their bath water and soaked their special areas in that oily water, and they were not happy, like in a big way. So if you put it in the Epsom salt first, that won't happen. But also be smart. Make sure you get a wholesale membership so you get educated, you join a community, and people will tell you, hey, don't stick oregano in your bath water. Don't stick lemongrass in your bath water. We'll tell you the ones not to use. I wouldn't use peppermint in my bath water, okay? But AromaTouch is great in the Epsom salt. Soak your feet in it if you don't have a bath, or if you just have tired feet. This is great to just like massage into your calves. It's great to, if somebody will massage it up your spine. If you can get your spouse to just massage it up your spine, it'll just kind of spread out throughout your body. It is wonderful. It's so amazing. I sleep so much better when I put this on. It's like my muscles just relax. So this is a fantastic oil. You should totally have this in your house. And then last but not least, many people's favorite, Deep Blue. I think it's like 2/3 of people get a wholesale membership with doTERRA because they have a good experience with Deep Blue. I'm not one of those. I think it's okay. It's fantastic. But it's not anywhere near, for me, what AromaTouch is. However, I will often layer these two. That means I'll put this on first, and then I'll add Deep Blue. Now, when you do that, when you use them as buddies, then yes. Then I'm sold on the Deep Blue. I love it when it's with AromaTouch. So if you've got back pain and it's just like all throughout, or pain throughout your whole body, get like 2 drops of AromaTouch, rub it up your spine. Always go up your spine. Okay, not down. Never go down your spine. That's a bad idea. We'll talk about that another time. And then 2 drops of Deep Blue up your spine. Always just rub up. Okay, don't do this. Just go up, up, up the spine. always with the oils, okay? So these two are buddies. And if you like Deep Blue for pain, if you're one of those 2/3, I guess I'm one of those 1/3 special people, but if you're in the 2/3, you're going to love this for pain, like knees and backs and hips and all that stuff. And this is another one that you can stick in your bath water. Add it to the Epsom salts though. It's more tingly than the Aroma Touch. Okay, so these are buddies. What time is it? I wonder. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you how you can get this bundle. Okay, remember you've got 8 5-milliliter bottles of oil, and then you've got 1 15-milliliter of lemon for your water. Okay, and how you're going to get these plus a wholesale membership is you're going to talk to the person that invited you to watch this video. If it's me, send me a private message, okay? Send them a message and say, hook me up with this starter bundle, because they are going to help you, because these are 2 little special collections that I've put together, that I've added a bottle of lemon to it, and I've added your $35 membership, and it's about roughly $135. If you're a square and you like really, really exact things, I think it's like $137.50. Okay, so I'm calling it $135. Nice round number. But if you get this in February, they will help. They're gonna have to help you set it up, because it's not something that you can go click and find. It's a special 2 special collections and lemon and an intro pack of membership all added together. Plus, they have to give you a promo code, because with this promo code, when you order in March, you will get $100 in free oils. So some stuff you can get for $100 in free oils. You can get my favorite, which is our 6 emotional aromatherapy rollers. These are so amazing. If talk about loving yourself, you got to use these every day. These make me feel happy and yummy and everything. I love these so much. Another thing you can get is for 50 points, you can get our yoga collection. I use these all the time. I don't even do yoga. I wish I did yoga. I'm like a yoga wannabe, but the oils in here helps me to feel super calm and anchored and ready to take on the day, take on the tasks of the day. You will love these blends in here. There's 3 blends. It's in a really nice box. I'm not going to open it because it's all wrapped really nicely. Another thing you could do is get yourself some skincare that's not toxic, people. Skincare out there, you know, I don't care if how much you're paying for it or what movie star claims that they're using it. If it's got petroleum products in it and it's got sulfates and phthalates and all kinds of hormone disrupting fragrances and junk in it, it's not going to help your skin. It's not going to help your body at all. I love this 4-part skincare kit. What is my problem? I couldn't think of the word. Okay, maybe I'm not going to open it, but there's 4 parts. It's really easy to use, especially if you're super lazy with your skincare like I am. It's got a spray toner, so you don't have to even have cotton balls or whatever. Love it. Also, Reveal facial system. If you really want to love yourself, get yourself a nice box of this. It's like about 20 microdermabrasion things in here for like 60 something bucks. And it is great. It's all natural and it makes your skin like, I don't know, your skin like just glows and it's so soft afterwards. I try and do it once a week. It's so great. So get yourself some of that. Gosh, we have these spa products that you deserve to have. We've got body scrub. We have body butter, and man, is it yummy. It smells like Douglas fir, which is like one of my fave oils. Oh, it's so yummy. Forget ashy elbows and yucky feet in the winter. Slather some of this on. You'll smell so great. And then our body wash, which I love. And this also has the Douglas fir in it. I love the Douglas fir. It smells like sweet and woodsy at the same time. So here's what you're going to do. Make sure you don't leave without understanding what you're going to do. Step 1, if you're a guest, meaning you've never been to Magic Beans and you're not a wholesale doTERRA member, okay, you don't have a doTERRA account, you're going to comment and say, I am a guest of, and then tag with an @ symbol, tag your inviter, or tag the page if you're my guest. If you're just like, I don't know who invited me, I just saw this. That's me. I'm your person. So we're going to contact you tomorrow. My assistant, my lovely assistant, Tasha, is going to message you tomorrow. She's going to give you our secret intimacy and romance oil recipe file. Okay? We're calling it the X files because there's something in there that I didn't even post because it was blush and I didn't post it. But it's really good information that you will thank me for. Okay? So you'll get that. Also, we're going to enter the live people, the people that commented on the live video, we're going to enter you to win a 5 milliliter bottle of essential oil. We don't know what it'll be. It'll be a secret, but it's one of these little 5 ml size. Okay? Then you want to get your oils, right? You want to get the $100 shopping spree. So make sure you get started in February. If you want this bundle, I'm calling it the Love Yourself Bundle. If you want the Love Yourself Bundle, message the person that invited you to watch the video. Ask them to help you set it up. If they're like, how did Deanna come up with this? Then they'll ask me and I'll make sure they know. Okay. And they'll get you set up. You'll get your wholesale membership. You don't have to buy anything. I mean, you don't have to sell anything. You do have to buy something. Because then what would be the point, right? You don't have to sell anything and you don't have to order every single month, but you're going to want to because it's awesome and we use the stuff every day. Hi, Tara. It's good to see you. And so then you get the 25% off of retail prices. You get to be part of our secret Facebook group so you know how to use your oil safely and effectively so you're not trying to figure out on your own, like, what do I put where? And if you put the thing in the wrong place, okay, we don't want that to happen. So we want you to have support. And you get to use our rewards program, which I love our rewards program. It's amazing. The other day I used my rewards from this prepared food thing. I order healthy meals that are frozen so I don't have to cook when I'm lazy, which is usually. And I had like 1,700 points and I got a $20 box of cookies with my 1,700 and something points. And I was like, ooh, that was thrilling. So with doTERRA, if I had 1,700 points, guess what? I'd get $1,700 of free oils. So our rewards program is legit. And you need to be a member to get it. So have your person set you up with a membership. Next month, you order again and get $100 in stuff just for you. Not for your kids, not for your husband's stinky feet or his snoring, but get some stuff for you. Buy the $100 of stuff for your family and then get $100 of free stuff for you. Okay? Thank you for being here. Don't forget to comment to get your free stuff. And if I don't see you before Wednesday, happy Valentine's Day. Love yourself first so you can love everyone else around you better. Have a good night. Bye.